Brian May. The name conjures the sound of rock perfection, the soaring anthems, and the legendary hand-built red special guitar. He is a knight, an astrophysicist, and the quiet, brilliant heart of Queen. But behind the genius that gave the world "We Will Rock You," Brian May has been fighting a series of silent, brutal battles. His life, especially in recent years, has been a relentless war against his own body, a catalog of near-fatal collapses that fans rarely saw. Now, at 78, his resilience is being tested once more. The real story of what happened to Brian May is not just a health update. It's a heartbreaking testament to an unbreakable spirit. It's a story of a man who looked death in the face, walked to the edge of the abyss, and still came back to play his guitar. The first collapse, the gardening accident, that led to a heart attack. The public first heard of a health hiccup in 2020. The cause? A ridiculous, almost farcical injury sustained in his garden, which tore his gluteal muscles to shreds. It became a brief, humorous news item. But this was merely the smokescreen for a much darker reality. While recovering from the agonizing pain of the muscle tear and a compressed sciatic nerve pain he described as like having a screwdriver in his back, he was rushed to the hospital with chest pain. It was there the devastating truth emerged. Brian May had suffered a heart attack. Doctors found 3 congested arteries, dangerously close to blocking the blood supply to his heart. This man, who neither smokes nor drinks, was suddenly facing emergency treatment. He was, in his own words, very near death. He opted for 3 stents rather than open-heart surgery. This wasn't the end of the crisis. Tragically, the medication caused a stomach explosion, a life-threatening complication that nearly claimed him entirely. The gardening accident was a catalog of disasters that almost silenced the red special forever. The recent setback, the stroke that attacked his hands, just when fans breathed a sigh of relief, the ultimate threat to his career struck. Recently, at 77, Brian May faced another sudden emergency, a minor stroke. He revealed the terrifying moment when, out of the blue, he completely lost control of his left arm. For any person, this is terrifying. For the lead guitarist of Queen, it was catastrophic. His left hand is essential for fingering the frets of his custom guitar. The loss of control was an immediate threat to the very essence of his identity and his ability to perform. Rushed to the hospital under blue lights, the immediate question wasn't about his survival, but his ability to play again. Thankfully, May received swift care and reassured the world that the good news was, "I can play guitar." But the incident forced him into a difficult recovery, grounded from driving or flying, and restricted from doing anything that would dangerously elevate his heart rate. The reason we cannot help. But why does Brian May's story move us to tears? Because it confirms the staggering, often hidden physical toll paid by the greatest rock stars. At 78, Brian May isn't just surviving, he is defying fate. He continues to supervise Queen's legacy, advocate for Badgers, and, most importantly, he continues to create music despite the agonizing knowledge that his body is constantly battling against him. His journey confirms that the spirit behind the guitar riff is truly indestructible. He is a scholar and a survivor, proving that even after suffering a heart attack, a stomach explosion, and a stroke, the show and the science must still go on.